welcome to another beautiful lesson with Mrs. Tega Festus. Trust you enjoyed watching the last video. Remember in our last class we talked about workshop safety and we said safety is freedom from danger. It is also the protection from harm. In this lesson we'll be saying accident. From this lesson you'll be learning the following: meaning of accident, classification of accident, types of accident, causes of domestic accident, safety measures to prevent accidents. So let's get started with the lesson already. As we all know, accident is the most common cause of injury, damage, or death in society. It poses greater health problems to man than other causes of death. A lot of persons die yearly and prematurely from injuries sustained from accidents. So with this we have now known about accident, we're going to be seeing the meaning of accident. Accident is therefore defined as an unplanned, unintended occurrence that leads to either death or injury of persons or damage to what? Properties. This brings us to the meaning of injury. Injury is a harm or damage done to a body after being exposed to hazard. Accidents are classified according to where they occur. Some accidents occur at home, in school, industry, workplace, or on the road. All of these are places where accidents can occur. So that brings us to types of accidents. This lesson focusing on two types, which are domestic or home accidents. Then we have the road traffic accident, also known as the RTA. So we'll start with talking about domestic or home accidents. This is also known as home accident. It occurs where we live. At home, accidents can occur in the bathroom, in the kitchen, in the sitting room, and around the compound. The most common domestic or home accidents are falls, cuts, which could happen as a result of playing with sharp objects, electric shock, and burns. Burns could happen as a result of playing with fire, while electric shock playing with electric. Poison from drugs or other substance, which could be chemical substance or infected food. Then throwing stones and objects at each other. This could cause injury. So we're going to be seeing the causes of domestic or home accidents and alongside safety precautions. The following are the causes of domestic accidents. Number one, playing with knives, pointed or sharp objects. To avoid injury, one should stop playing with knives, pointed or sharp objects. Number two, walking on a wet floor. To avoid falls, all floors at home should be mopped dry always. Then number three, we have overheating of cooking oil. To prevent this, when cooking, one should stay around the kitchen area and remain focused throughout the cooking period. Number four, we have operating of electric switches or electricity with wet hands. To avoid electric shock, do not operate electric switches or appliances with wet hands. Exposing drugs to the reach of children. This could cause serious damage. To avoid this from happening, all drugs should be kept out of reach of children so they don't end up taking them. Administering of drugs in the dark. To avoid giving overdose or underdose or giving the wrong drugs, drugs should not be given in the dark. Drugs should be given in a well-lit environment so that the right drugs would be administered. The careless use of candlelight or matches. To avoid burns, candles should not be used. Rechargeable lanterns or torch should be used instead of candles. Careless burning of materials in the compound. Burning any material, keep watch until it is burnt. Keeping of flammable materials in the house. Examples of flammable materials are fuel, diesel, engine oil, pesticides, chemicals. These are flammable materials. To avoid explosion, flammable materials should be kept away from the house to avoid explosion. So, the next we're going to be seeing is road traffic accident. Road accident is the most common cause of death and disasters or injuries in this world. These accidents occur on the road, streets, pedestrians, walkway, and highways. These accidents occur from motor vehicles, bike, motorbike, with other vehicles, objects, and pedestrians. So we'll be seeing the causes of road traffic accidents. The following are the causes of road traffic accidents. Driving a faulty vehicle without brakes. Driving or riding vehicles without safety accessories like horn, spare tire, side mirrors, reflector gear, and brake light. Lack of driving skills. To prevent this, all drivers should be properly educated on the theory and practice of driving. This would reduce the risk of accidents. Driving without good brakes. This can be reduced if the brake system of the vehicle is constantly checked and fixed as at when due. Failure to obey road traffic rules or laws. To avoid accidents, drivers should obey all road traffic rules and laws. They should be able to read and understand the different traffic lights. Drunk driving. Drivers that are drunk should not be found on the road as this could cause serious accidents to road users. Excessive speeding leading to loss of life and control of vehicle. Drivers should maintain the speed limit for every area at all times. Fatigue or tiredness on the part of the driver or rider. Never drive or ride when you are tired. Rest. Bad condition of roads. Roads with potholes could really cause accidents. To avoid this, roads should be constructed and designed by experts, not quacks. Bad weather condition. When the weather is bad, park the vehicle or drive with care. Overloading of vehicle. This could cause serious accidents as drivers may not be able to use their rear mirrors the way they should because of the load. To avoid this from happening, vehicles should not be overloaded with goods. It should carry the required amount it can take. Failure to keep the correct safe distance from other vehicle. There are so many. To avoid this, drivers should keep the correct or safe distances from other vehicles because if they don't, it's going to cause collision and this could result to serious injury. Running into the road without looking. This could result to serious accident. Before running into the road, make sure to look very well so as to avoid being knocked down by a vehicle. So we're going to be doing the rundown of everything we've learned in this lesson. First of all, we started with the meaning of accident. And I said accident is an unplanned or unintended occurrence that leads to injury or death. Then we saw the classification of accident. And I told us that accident is classified according to where they happen. And we listed some places where accidents could happen. Then we saw the types of accidents. And I said we're going to be seeing two major types, which are domestic or home accident, and then road traffic accident. Then we also saw the causes of different accidents and their safety precautions or safety measures to prevent these accidents from happening. We should keep in mind that accidents don't just happen. They happen because of our actions. So if we can act to prevent accidents, they will never happen. I believe this lesson was helpful. See you in our next